Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, where today we're going to be working in the living room. Here soon we'll put the larder together. We'll put everything together. Today I just wanted to get this room built, and I was not happy with the last one I made, so we're going to redo it. And all I did was cut a 10 by 13.5 piece of cardboard for this piece, a 10, I think it was 10 by 13.5 for this piece, and then two 10 by 10 side pieces right here, the side of the wall. So that's where we're at. But today we're going to work on how to do the floor, and I'm sorry for the glare, but once we start painting, that will go away. Now you're going to see these light spots in the floor, and that's where I've taken a steel wire brush, and I've just kind of put the grooves in the periodically, you know what I mean? So it resembles wood grain. Hopefully, when we paint it, it'll show up. I don't know. This is new to me. Just going to try it. We're going to start out with the black paint first, and we're going to dry brush it on. I don't want it solid, if that makes any sense. And I don't want it all the way up against the walls, because we're going to glue the molding. Corner round molding, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this we're just gonna willy-nilly with the black. I'm gonna try this left-handed, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna do the same thing until we have a pretty fair amount of it covered. I don't want it to be solid, but we don't want a lot of space or white spots. That makes sense. We don't want a lot of light spots. I got a little on the wall right there, but you know what? It's not going to matter, because I think I'm going to use the Dollar Tree foam core. And do something different with the walls. I don't know yet. Maybe fake paneling. I don't know. But at any rate, we got the black on first. Let me get this leftover picked up. And again, I'm trying this kind of experimental. I wasn't going to be too picky with it, because we're probably going to cover it with rugs as we do each room. I have a lot of scrap material for rugs. All right. I think I have most of that out. I'll wash my brush. Wash this. My lid here. Yeah, I think probably next weekend. See, the kitchen honestly is done. The only thing that we need to do is put all of our food supplies in there. And I showed you guys how to make curtains in the larder. It's going to be the same for that hole in the window. That window for the kitchen. You can do the same exact thing, just a different size. Okay, let's go in with our next darkest color, which is going to be earth brown. And you do not have to use the same thing. You can use whatever you like. These just happens to be the colors I chose. All right, let's get my brush here. Get most of that paint out. And I hope you guys are all doing well. I've had a peculiar week myself, and I'm just glad. I'll be glad when next week's over. I think I told you guys my brother passed away, and it's been difficult just dealing with getting all of his estate settled. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with this dark brown. Again, we're not going to be too picky with the colors, but you. Okay guys, so sorry about that. I had to split that video up into 2 sections because I ran out of memory, believe it or not, but it happens. So anyhow, we're going back over with that earth brown, a little heavier to kind of cover up that black. And I may need to add more brown paint. So there's where we're at. We're going to continue to do that until we get this covered. And I'm thinking I'm not picking up where the steel wool brush made the mark. So I may have to go back over and do that in order for those to show. But that's what we're doing. I'm just going over it. And again, it's owner interpretation. It's how much you want to cover. I usually go kind of heavy with this first coat on the brown over the black. And then we're going to go in and dry brush once you get the coverage that you want. A second, it's going to go in and dry brush. And I'll tell you, the best person in the world to watch do this is Ava Bentley. She's like got it down to a science. And what I can say is it looks great on film, but I've actually had the opportunity to see her work in real life. And when you see it in real life, it's like, it seriously just looks like wood. Right, so there's that. And I'm not liking that it doesn't look like wood. So what we'll do, and I think we probably should wait. Oh, there we go. You see how that lifted up? That's good. So we do know it works better once the paint's down. Alright, so there we go. I can put that in the water. Alrighty, so we're going to let that dry good. And then we're going to go back over it with a lighter color. And then we'll go back over the lighter color with a darker color until we get it, until it looks like we want it to look. Alright, that was Mocha Latte, I think. Alrighty, and then we'll get this dry. And I really do think I've got I got enough foam board for the. Okay, so this we're gonna literally just go over lightly. And blend that in. Until it starts to look like a wood floor. I probably should have just had. Alright, now we're going to let this dry because I got to come back in with my steel wool. And give us some more floor wear. And then I'm going to go ahead and go back over that with the darker brown. And I wish, let me see if I cover it up, you could get a better view of how it looks. Let's see if I can cover up the dark shadow or the brilliantly. Okay, so we're going this way. So you see it begins to look more like a floor. Let's see, there we go. And we've got to go back in with the other colors, smaller brush, and then start streaking it up some. And then you'll get a feel for how the floor actually looks. So most important is what we're going to put in it and how that's going to look. So I'm going to need a comment. We're going to do a vote by comment if you guys want to do living room next or bedroom. So B for bedroom, L for living room, guys. You give me your... So if it's the bedroom, we'll make a bed, side tables, pictures for the walls, bathrobes, that sort of thing. But you got to let me know what you want. Gots to let me know. Alrighty, now I'm going to go back in. Hopefully that's dry enough. I just want a little bit of dark brown paint. And this is the point where we really do dry brush. See if I can get some on my palette here without too much trouble. Ooh, I got a lot. Okay, so we're going to go in, and I'm barely getting anything on my brush here. And then we're just going to... And I need... I'm dabbing it off on a... So see, I'm just kind of dragging that out. And now it's going to become several different colors, if that makes sense. It'll be that light, it'll be some dark, it'll be a little bit of everything. And then once it's dry, like I said, we'll come back in with that steel wool brush, or steel wire brush, and we'll get underneath, get down to some of those darker colors. And I tell you, go watch, like I said, go watch Ara Bentley age something. She's just really good at it. And I just lack practice, you know what I mean? I just need to practice more. Oops, sorry about hitting the camera, guys. I'm not paying attention to the top of my brush. Alright, I think we're at a point where I can give this a break. And you guys can tell me in the comments, are we doing living room? Or are we doing bedroom? Are we doing a den? Name that room. That's what I'm going to say. Name that room. Viewer's choice. Majority rules. Oh, and so I closed the giveaway. The person that won, once again, I don't think she understood that she won the giveaway, and she was supposed to email me her address. So I don't know what happened there, but we did not have a winner. So at 400, we'll try again. So once I reach 400 subscribers, we'll give it a shot. I love doing this. I don't know why. But that looks pretty good. Once again, I'll give you the the in the dark, our lights off. See? It looks pretty good. Not bad. And it'll pass, you know, the more you do, the better it looks. So we're going to let that dry. And when we come back, we're going to be doing Room of Your Choice. And then next weekend, next Saturday, we'll just do an all around getting all the rooms set up. Okay? So we'll pull out the kitchen. And at this point, it's just going to be making things. You know what I mean? Like making things for the kitchen, making things for the living room. And this could be a bathroom. If you guys want this to be a bathroom, just let me know in the comments what you want to see. And that's what we'll do. Right, guys, thanks for watching.